decision you make or solution you implement involves some risk, which is an exposure to the chance of loss or damage. Although the solution you implement might succeed or fail, you are risking time, money, and effort with each decision you make. Risk is an inevitable part of business, especially when you're introducing creative changes. With careful planning, you can avoid many of these risks and reduce their drawbacks. If the potential risk is significant enough, you might need to take a different approach altogether. Let's take a look at these essential elements of identifying and managing risk. As you consider alternatives and possible solutions, ask what might go wrong with each. What is the likelihood that a particular solution will succeed or fail? What will be the cost if the solution doesn't work? Would failure complicate the problem further, or could you easily try a different solution? Consider the answers to these questions when making decisions and assessing your options. While risks are part of any decision that you make, rewards are associated with successful problem solutions. Consider both outcomes. Avoid solutions that carry significant risks but minimal reward. If your recommended solution does not solve the main problem, much of the cost will come at the expense of your credibility. Solutions that are low risk and high reward are ideal. Testing a solution involves trying it out on a small or limited basis. A well-designed test shows the strengths and weaknesses of an idea while limiting your exposure. If your test is unsuccessful, you can try another alternative with minimal cost. When your tests are successful, however, they often give you insight into ways you can refine or improve your solution before you implement on a wider scale. Sometimes even well-conceived ideas fail. What will you do in response? The point of failure is a poor time to begin considering alternatives. The greater the potential effect of your decision, the more important it is to have a backup plan in place. Being surprised by something going wrong is often worse than the drawback itself. Avoid surprising your supervisor, problem owner, or other stakeholders by something you do. Keep them informed and communicate your intentions and actions. They can sometimes see a problem before it happens and provide you with some insight. Now for some do's and don'ts of identifying and managing risk. First, in risk, do identify all risks before making a decision, but don't disregard the consequences of taking a risk. And testing. Do try a solution on a limited basis, but don't ignore unpopular or unwelcome test results. Take a look at these do's and don'ts of identifying and managing risk here and in your business problem-solving workbook as you work towards identifying and managing the risk of your problem-solving decisions.